Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here we talk about real, true ghost stories while we're getting ready for bed. Now, if that really pricks your titties, then don't be shy. Subscribe. Now, in today's video, we are going to be talking about one haunted ass hotel. Not that one, this one. Now, are you ready for a ghost story? Built in 1886, the Crescent Hotel is a 78-room hotel and resort perched on the crest of West Mountain above the village of Eureka Springs, Arkansas. This hotel is huge. It looks like a damn castle. It cost $294,000 to build, which today, that would be $7.7 million. And it only took 2 years to build. The Crescent Hotel was supposed to be this grand, fancy hotel for the rich and famous, but it became unmanageable and it, of course, fell into despair. In 1908, it reopened as the Crescent College and Conservatory for Young Women. This institution closed in 1924 and then reopened in 1930, but this time around, it was a junior college that closed after 4 years. In 1937, a new owner by the name of Norman G. Baker took a go, and this time he turned it into a hospital and health resort. Now, Norman is what I like to call a pretend doctor, since he had no medical training whatsoever, and he probably killed a lot of people accidentally. He was later arrested for mail fraud. On March 15th, 1967, the hotel was nearly burnt to the ground. The person who owned it in 1997 died in a car accident. Seems like this hotel has like a lot of bad luck or a curse or something. Well, now that you're all caught up on the history of the Crescent Hotel, let's get to the scary stuff and see why this hotel was featured on 3 different ghost hunting TV shows. Today, the Crescent Hotel is one of the most visited places in the South and one of the most haunted places in the Ozarks.
Fuck the Ozarks.
Get the hell out of my video, sir.
Honestly,
Staff and guests will tell you that there are several ghosts that inhabit this hotel still, and they all have their own experience with each of these ghosts. Oh, that feels good. The most often cited apparition that the staff has seen is a red-haired Irish stonemason that they named Michael. Allegedly, Michael was one of the first and original masons to work on the hotel's building in 1885. However, Michael slipped and lost his balance and fell to the 2nd floor from the roof, and he died instantly. Sorry, that was weird. That area today in the hotel would be room 218, and it is considered one of the most haunted guest rooms. Michael is said to be a very mischievous spirit who likes to play tricks on the guest, such as flickering lights, banging on the walls loudly, slamming doors, and shutting off the TVs. You know, normal paranormal stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. This next part is just really funny to me. Some of the guests even said that it sounded like a man was falling above them. And how do they know it wasn't a drunk person or a really clumsy person? And I'm just picturing that is just so funny to me. I don't know why. Others have experienced hands coming out of the mirrors. Like, can you imagine? Oh my god, I would literally piss myself. On some occasions, some guests even said that it felt like somebody was trying to shake them awake. Some of the staff said that one time a guest came running downstairs screaming about blood suddenly being splattered all over the walls of the hotel room. When the staff went upstairs to check it out, not a single drop of blood in sight. Now, remember when I told you about the fake doctor that turned the hotel into a health and hospital resort? Well, after 11 p.m., guests would complain about hearing loud shakes and rattles, as if someone was pushing one of those gurneys that they would use to carry the, deceased patients with. some guests have even seen with their own eyes a nurse pushing one down the hall on the third floor. Like, oh hell no. I would be out of there so fast. In fact, Norman Baker's old gurney freaking autopsy table that he used to perform whatever because he's a fake doctor is still at the Crescent Hotel today. And I'm sure if they got rid of that, it would solve a lot of these ghost sightings that they have. Because we all know how ghosts love to attach themselves to shit. Like, they love doing that. So get rid of it. Dr. Baker has been spotted still roaming the hotel. He's mostly seen at the bottom of the lobby staircase, looking confused in a white suit. The poor bastard probably doesn't even know he's dead. Get this, the hotel still used the old switchboard that was first put in, but when staff continually received calls from the basement that no one ever went down, they knew it was time to discontinue the old switchboard. Also on the third floor is the hotel's laundry room. Now, the maintenance man said that he has witnessed the washer and dryer turn on by themselves multiple times in the middle of the night. Another spirit that has been spotted by the housekeepers at the Crescent Hotel is a woman figure named Theodora. She's mostly seen in room 419. The housekeepers say that she will walk up to you, introduce herself as one of the cancer patients, and then disappear. The housekeeper says this happens multiple times. Like, this happens all the time, no big deal. If I was a housekeeper at this hotel and the minute I saw Theodora disappear, I would disappear right along with her out of that hotel. Now, in the lobby of the hotel, guests have said that they have seen this gentleman dressed in Victorian clothing, sitting at the bar in a damn top hat. There's always a damn ghost in a top hat. But anyways, he's just sitting at the bar, and when these guests try to start a conversation with this mysterious man at the bar, he says nothing. He just sits there quietly, never responding, until he just vanishes into thin air. The dining room is a very common place for paranormal activity. Many have seen a group of dancers from the 1890s in full dress attire busting a move on the dance floor in the early hours of the day. A former waitress reported that one time when she was working in the dining room, she walked by this mirror and had to do a double take because in the reflection of the mirror was an apparition of a bride and a groom. The waitress even said that the groom made eye contact with her before they both faded away. Now, this next ghost we're going to talk about is my favorite. Okay, so there's this man that sits by the window in the dining room, and when anybody approaches him, he actually looks at you and says that he saw the most beautiful woman there last night, and he's waiting there until she shows up again. Like, how cute is that? It's so romantic. Like, that could be, like, what if he's stuck there because his soul so bad wants to find this woman and he can't leave the hotel until he finds her and they are reunited? Like, that could be a movie. The staff says that the spirits that hang out in the dining room are very playful. During Christmas season, they often redecorate with the decorations and they'll move all the chairs to one side of the room, or the staff will come in for their shift and all the menus will be on the floor of the dining room. Did you guys see that? My lights are flickering right now. Did it just get darker in here? But anyways, now the next haunted spot in the hotel that we're going to talk about is right off the dining room, and it's the kitchen. Now, in the kitchen, there has been spottings of a little ghost boy and a little ghost boy that runs around the kitchen laughing and stuff. My lights are literally flickering right now. I don't know if you can tell on camera. But anyways, there's a ghost boy that runs around and laughs in the kitchen, and every once in a while, pots and pans will literally fly across the room. That's freaking scary. But of course, there's always like a little ghost child. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says. A ghost child is way scarier than any demon or big adult ghost. Back when the hotel was a women's college, there was reports of this girl who either fell or was pushed from one of the balconies. And guests have reported hearing a woman scream that fades as if, someone's being pushed from a high height. Could it be this girl who fell off the balcony back in 1908? I think so. Okay, is it me or did it get darker in here? Like, ugh, I wish. My lights are definitely flickering. The Crescent Hotel is filled with spirits and a dark past. Whether you go for the luxurious accommodations or to scare the shit out of yourself, you won't be disappointed. Good luck trying to sleep tonight. Okay, guys, so that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, turn on the little bell thingy, leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.